Good morning and welcome to another coffee ASMR video because I am making coffee. It is 7:24 in the morning and I need it. Oh man. There's a lot of good coffee left in this. I think I'm going to have to put it in the fridge. So earlier this week, through my library's streaming service, because I don't like streaming. I don't think we should give billionaires more money, but you know, if you didn't know, your local library, on top of the vast array of physical media that you can choose from, there's a chance that they also might have a streaming platform. So talk to your local librarian and see if that is a service that they can provide for you. But yeah, through my local library's streaming service, they use Canopy as the host, which is like an education. It's like an educational platform, I guess, because my school used it too. I watched the film after all this time. I watched the film Hundreds of Beavers, and I was amazed. I was enthralled. Oh, I'm gonna have to move the camera because the coffee filters are back there. Oops. Shit. Whoops. Hold on. I gotta address this for a second. Give me one moment. Okay, we should be good to go now because I have the coffee filters and I don't need to dig through anything. Yeah, Hundreds of Beavers was a grand spanking old time, and I'm upset that I missed it during its initial theatrical run, but I am glad that I finally got to see it. I didn't realize it was on my local library streaming service, and when I saw that I was like, that's what I'm watching right now. I think it's kind of amazing because, I mean, obviously for those who know, and for those who maybe like seen trailers and haven't seen the film, like it's like a live action slapstick rubber hose animated film. It's taking a lot of inspiration from like that era of animation, and I don't know, it's so wildly inventive, and the comedy in it is like if there's a science to comedy, then Hundreds of Beavers is breaking new ground in stem cell research. Because like, you know, obviously like with the individual jokes, like you have immaculate repetition, you have immaculate timing. It's just, and there are things in that film that like you wouldn't think that they're gonna go there, and then they do, and then and it just works. It's awesome. It's so funny. Sorry, I'm scooping coffee. Yeah, I was thinking like for the longest time, with the exception of like a few like crude humor jokes, like, you know, this is a good movie to watch with the family, and then there's a fucking scene with a woman pole dancing, and I'm like, okay, I don't think a child can watch this film. So there goes that shit. But I really like, actually, you know, towards the second half of the film, whenever he is starting to officially hunt down the Hundreds of Beavers, it kind of feels really video gamey in a sense because they give you like the counter of beavers, and it's like serving as like a game currency, because like when he goes to the fur trader to trade off his furs, it's going down. Like he has this shop menu, and whenever you buy something, his fur, the number of furs that he has goes down, and it's like a video game merchant. It's really interesting, and I don't know, it's like really satisfying, and it's a very ingenious way to depict progression in the film. And towards the end, whenever he gets the hundreds of beavers, and then that ticker is just like rising up and up and up and up. It's like, it's so satisfying. It's like, yeah, this is the end of the movie. It sure is. I feel like Hundreds of Beavers as a piece of art is a very inspirational one, because in the corporate zeitgeist of American cinema, where everything is all Marvels and all Marvels and all Marvels and all Marvels and all DCs and all Disneys and all Marvels and all Star Warses and all Marvels, like people can still, and like it's not like independent cinema was ever gone. I feel like if you're gonna watch something that you like, coming out in 2024 or 2025 or future years, like you're gonna find something that you're gonna like, because people are always creating like new and inventive stuff. But I feel like Hundreds of Beavers serves as a very good inspirational piece for people who think hope is gone, because it's incredibly creative. It is something that I don't think has been done before. It's a no-brainer, but I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. And the people making it clearly had a lot of fun doing it. So you can do the same thing. I feel like art is one of the most important things for inspiration. And exposing yourself to actual real art that people cared about making, rather than getting $1 in their pocket. I think it's very good for the creation of more art. And this movie had a lot of poop jokes and fart jokes. But everything I just said, I mean wholeheartedly. Watch Hundreds of Beavers. Visit your local library. See if they have a streaming platform. Physical media is not dead. Actually, that's another thing I want to talk about while I still have the camera. That was my conclusion, because this is like a relatively short video. But another thing that I did miss was whenever I looked up like to see if there was a Blu-ray of the film, and there is. I think there's 2 versions of the film, but I saw there is a Vinegar Syndrome release that is now, at the time of recording and at the time of my researching, sold out. That would have been a killer thing to have in my collection. I don't have a Vinegar Syndrome release at all. That would have been my first one. That would have been very interesting. It looks really sleek. It looks really stylish. But yeah, boutique Blu-ray labels like that is other proof that physical media is not going anywhere. If you think it is, then I don't want to be friends with you.